So as y'all can see, this is the parking lot for Matt's truck show. Everybody's pretty much clearing out. It is Sunday, excuse me. Truck show ended yesterday, so you can see where people are pretty much clearing out. People doing pre-trips on their truck, checking everything. And what we're gonna do is I'm about to roll out and head over to the area where I'm gonna meet up with the stoop so we can get started with this Truckers Feeding the Homeless. All right, let's ride. Stoop gang. Right? Yeah, y'all already know hashtag Stoop. If you ain't know, make sure you do that. They're here for a purpose and for a cause, and the cause and purpose is to feed the homeless. Brings a good awareness for truck drivers and doing something within the trucking community space. That is really great. So what I want to do is I want to interview these individuals right here and ask them about this whole thing behind the Stoop and the Truckers Feeding the Homeless. So I guess we'll start with, I guess we can go from left to right. So that would be, according to camera, would be AT. So AT, if you don't mind us asking, where did the whole concept of this come from?
So anyway, Truckers Feeding the Homeless started when we were attending the Great American Truck Show in Dallas, Texas. And literally just one night we grilled too much food and I was cleaning up the kitchen and didn't want to throw the food away. So walked in the living room, hit up Choice Mass. Hey, instead of throwing this food away, why not we go downtown and give it to the homeless? And that's what we did. And it just started from there.
All right, so you guys are on not even a full year yet of doing this, correct?
Right.
Yes. All right, yeah.
Okay. And to the right is Choice Mass. If you guys aren't following him on YouTube, he does have a YouTube channel, which I support. So Choice, what made you guys choose Louisville this year?
Well, we feel like we started at the truck show because it's a good, I guess you could say, benchmark or reference point for all of us to take some time off. It's just a good reference point for truckers. So that's why we chose the truck show.
Okay. And just exactly what is, which people would ask, what is a stoop gang, or what is the stoop all about?
First of all, we're not a gang, we're a family. Started on Zello about, I want to say, how long ago, Casey?
A couple years ago.
About 2 years ago. Started a channel and people that I was connected to on YouTube, as far as like people that were subbed to the channel, that I guess they liked my content. They started to trickle into the Zello channel, and you know, we got 3 rules. Basically, no politics, no religion, and no racist bullshit. Which means basically we don't promote any separation or division, so that we don't get into those type of things. The biggest example I like to use is you have a kid that, you know, when you have a neighborhood stoop. All the kids on that stoop are family, whether people see it that way or not. No, they're not brothers and sisters, but it's a family because they all know each other, grow up with each other, play with each other, laugh with each other. So that might be somewhere where the kid can go sit on the stoop, chill on the stoop, and his friends might joke on him, you know, respectfully, no disrespectful jokes, but so you can't be in your feelings. But at the same time, that same kid that got joked on today, tomorrow he might be in an apartment watching his moms get beat by a drunk husband, and the only place that he can feel safe is to get out the house and sit with his other family on the stoop.
So, back to what you guys have been doing with the Truckers Feeding the Homeless, but you guys starting it in 2018 at the Gats Truck Show in Dallas. You guys, what did you guys hand out initially, or what was you guys' initial handout of donations to Feeding the Homeless in Dallas? And then we'll talk about what happened here in Louisville today. 18.
Well, I mean, like I said, we had a lot of spare food available, but honestly, I don't. If I had to be honest about this, I don't even think I knew what my initial intention was. I just knew, hey, I wanted to go out and feed the homeless, and that's what we did. Like, I don't think of it as something to brag about, or hey, you know, I'm doing this, or hey, I'm doing that. You know, I just did it just because, look, I know I'm fortunate to have the things I have in my life, and I know people out here are less fortunate. So why not share with them? Why not give back? So it's just simply how it started and how it is. And, you know, I've been working hard with the stoop the last 2 days to get 350 meals done, and we got it done. I have not been to sleep in over 24 hours. But I knew we had a deadline to make today, and we did it, and we got out there, and we fed the people, and it was a real good turnout. So I can't wait to the next truck show. So I don't know, maybe we go big and go home.
Yeah, sure. In Dallas, we gave out 45 plates.
Yeah, like it was just something small, something simple. It was literally something, hey, we just had these extra plates sitting around.
The plates weren't small.
Yeah, because like we packed them with like ribs and chicken and hot dogs and hamburgers.
All in one plate.
Yeah, baked beans. Yeah, it's like I hooked the plates up. Like I'm the cook. So you know, yeah, like it was something legit. You know,
soda, water.
Yeah,
birthday cake. Yes. They had dessert.
Yes.
And so where are you from? Are you for Southern cooking?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
Yes. So everything about the South is in the South. So yeah, my grandmother taught me how to cook. My grandmother was my rib, as the young folks out here call it. No, my grandmother, she taught me everything I know. She did. She taught me everything in the kitchen. So I don't know, like I'm happy when I'm in the kitchen. Like that's my peaceful zone right there. I'm in the kitchen, I'm paying attention to y'all, but I'm really not. Like I'm focused on what's in front of me. So yeah. Right. It's a trade.
Gotcha. So y'all went from 45 feeding the homeless in Dallas to 350 plates served to the homeless here in Louisville.
Plus care packages.
Yes, plus care packages.
350 plates. Then we had about, I want to say 75 maybe salad bowls with cookies too.
Yeah.
Outside of the place that we handed out, plus the candy.
Exactly. So
yeah,
we try to incorporate some type of dessert. Like because it'll take me at least a whole day, if not more, to bake that many cakes fresh and try to cut them and put ice in and all of that. And I'm just like, that would have been too much work on me in the sense of trying to help prep for this thing. So we all just decided on getting cookies and individually wrapping them and sticking them in the mail and see where it actually got us. So we had an excellent turnout.
Now for this turnout that you guys had for this one here in Louisville, what type of budget was you guys working with, and what type of budget did it cost you guys to do this? Because I believe you guys came out of pocket for a lot of it, and then you guys also had donations due to via on YouTube, right? So what was our budget? What was you guys' budget looking like to do something like this?
We had about $4,800 in GoFundMe contributions, minus the 3% that GoFundMe takes out and the 30 cents for every donation. It left us somewhere around $4,600 from donations. I want to say altogether, with everything we spent, including what we had to spend after on all the stuff that I want to say, we even to rent a car out there because we needed more space. We couldn't, you seen today, we couldn't have carried all that stuff without an extra car. I want to say we spent like, because we went over in the food already.
Yeah, we were already.
I want to say we went like maybe $5,500.
Yeah.
So because our original plan was to feed 200 people.
Right.
So in a sense, we did go over. We spent outside of our pocket, but we would have spent more out of our pocket had we not had the help of the support to feed 200 people. So
either way it goes, if we would have had to go fund or not, we still would have came here this weekend. We would have fed the homeless, and the money would have came full expense out of our pocket. So, it's just you get a lot of backlash, I guess, in a sense, especially in the trucking community, about people with GoFundMe. So, this is a legitimate thing that we're doing. We're in the works for our 501c3. So, that takes a while to get established for a nonprofit. But this is something that you've seen grown from 35 plates to 350 plates. So, that is a lot because, like I said, I do majority of the cooking with the help of everybody else. Depending on what we're cooking, it just all depends on the menu. So if it's something that I can easily explain to someone to do while I'm, attending to something else, I would do that. But if not, it's not a strain, but it's stress on me to know that, okay, I got to get this done. Like how you run your clock, like you got to get there. So now I got to get this done. And so sometimes I can feel overwhelmed and feel like, hey, I got in over my head. But then I sit back and think, I'm like, man, like we have grown so much from last year. So this year we have gone beyond our imagination to feed 350 people. Now August is coming, so we've already had a couple of people throw out 500 plates. But I think to alleviate some of the strain and stress off of me, as well as everyone else that do help pitch in for feeding the homeless, I think we're going to start to consider catering.
But the reason that we did it this way is because we believed in putting the work in to do it.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't go catering. We wanted to be doing it from scratch to finish, but we don't have the resources. This is what we learned. This is our first time doing it at 350 plates. We didn't know we were getting into. We didn't have the space in the refrigerators. We didn't have the space in the ovens. We didn't have storage space. We had the makeshift tubs with ice in them. So yeah, that's why we decided maybe in the future we'll get catering involved, not 100% catered, because we still do want to put in some of the work, but that's why we went about it this way, because we believed that we wanted to put in the work to get it done.
So with these truck shows being essentially in the same locations year over year, Louisville having Mats and Dallas having Gats, is this something that you guys are looking to expand and go into different cities and seeing how different homeless shelters and things are, or are you guys just planning to just follow the circuit of Louisville and Dallas?
We absolutely plan on going to different states. We talked about, hey, let's just travel to every state. Let's just set up, once or twice a year. Everyone come together. We do our research before we go about any city we go to as far as the homeless population is concerned. So it gives us a roundabout estimate or number to what we're looking at as far as how many mouths do we have to feed. I plan on going to all the states. I hope you are too.
Yeah, the ultimate goal, like she said, we're not a 501c3 yet. We love to become a 501c3 so we can get sponsorship. Maybe we can turn some trailers into a mobile kitchen, reefers into a mobile fridge, convoy the entire United States on like a 1-year tour and hit one city in every state. I think it's also good because it can change the perception of the trucking industry and the trucker, quote unquote, that's out there, because the trucker doesn't just, there's not a good image. There's not a lot of respect for truckers out there. So somebody cares. We do.
Where can people that want to get in contact with you guys potentially to come and donate to their shelter, or that can give you some information about an area in the country that could potentially use you guys' help, or even for those that want to come to donate to help out with the cause if they can't be around to help, where can they reach out to you guys to get this information or give this information to you guys?
You can email me at choicemas@gmail.com, choicemas@gmail, if you put it in your description. That'll work. You can email me. I'll always get back to you. Most people that email me, matter of fact, everybody that emails me, I'll shoot them my phone number. And then we're in contact, basically. Or leave a message on my page. That's how you get in touch with me.
It was a blessing meeting up with them and working with them to do this Truckers Feeding the Homeless. This was my first time doing it with them and collaborating with them, and you learn a lot of experiences from it. You know what I mean? A lot of humbling experiences, shall I say, where people that, if you think that you have it bad, you realize how bad it can really get. And we're here in Louisville, when we was handing out these plates today, the temperatures were 35, 40 degrees, chilly. And to see that these people are living in tents, and for us to be standing outside complaining it is cold, to realize that these people actually sleep in these conditions, it really brings you to a humbling experience, and to realize the things that you have in life, you should really cherish, because within the blink of an eye, you could lose it all, and then you could find yourself in the same situation as them. So it was an honor to be with the Stoop doing this today. I really appreciate it.